I'm Malishka and I'm hanging with the radio and music team, and they're shooting lots of questions my way. And they're recording this as well, so you can see it and you can listen to it, and it looks like a lot of fun. I'm a little nervous because, you all will ask me questions, but asking questions is my job. Don't take it away from me. Alright, shoot. Nowadays, really, kids have a lot more opportunity. Parents push them into different things. I don't think children get a breather. There's like ballet class and piano classes and football and swimming, and I think that's great. There was a point when people said, oh, you shouldn't push your kids to do too much. I think you should. I think you should push your kids to the point where they figure out what they want to do and they stick with those one or two things. And that's important. I wish there were more opportunities when we were younger. As a kid, again, speaking of languages, I had a Muslim neighbor, and of course they used to speak in Urdu to each other. And I remember as a tiny little girl, somebody was looking for my friend. She was much older than me. I still have that knack of making friends much older and much younger, and we're all the same age in our heads. So her mother asked, Shagufta kahan gayi hai? And I'm like 3 years old, and I say, Shagufta ibadat karni gayi hai. Obviously not in this voice. And I think the mother fainted. She was like, Ya Allah. And she was like, Ye kya hai? Where have you learned this word ibadat? You're 3 years old. And cut to another time when I remember talking to the same friend, and her older sister was sitting there, and I was talking. And she looked back and she said, are you serious? I thought the radio was on. I think I was of course much older. I don't know. I must have been 10, 8. I don't know. She said, मुझे लगा radio on है. And I remember thinking of that. I said, that's not a bad career to have. And this girl, really chubby girl, sweet looking chubby girl, and I can only say that because I've been chubby, you can't say it. But she came to me and said, Malishka, it's you. I said, yes. She said, my God, I didn't recognize you. I said, yeah, I know, I get this a lot these days. She said, you know something? I never told you this, I never wrote this to you or whatever, but I've lost 18 kilos because of you. And I was like, what? 18 kilos because of me? How is that possible? She says, I've just been listening to you, and look at my colleagues are coming one by one to say hi. Why can't we show them? They should also come and say some stuff. You should interview my colleagues about me. That'll be great fun. That's how you'll actually know who I am. See, I told you I don't want to keep too much of a facade and all that, so I thought let's just call the colleagues. They'll give you a picture. It's not necessarily true. There's McCoy, Rishi Krishnani. Wait, no. There's Kirti Shetty and there's Akash, who's one of my Boyzes.
I want my face to be blurred because I want to feel like the victim and who's been working with Malishka and be tortured. What? She has tortured us. And I have other people with me.
What?
Like on every Saturday I have to go to the hospital to like take blood and get ready for another week. And that is like every day, every
These
day.
are guys, please listen to a programming head stick.
She's extremely simple to work with. She's not at all a problem. The rumors that float around the market that, she's a difficult person to work with and all.
She rebels in them.
It's just a rumor.
See, I have lost weight. Akash has become deaf. Kirti's lost his moustache. Nothing grows on his face.
You know what they were doing, Nisha? They were basically talking to me about my journey and stuff, and I'm of course saying nice things about myself. And I said, I don't like to keep a facade. I told them I get angry very often. And then we called these people, and then they of course took my trip. Then they said, call the CEO, it'll be better. I was like, yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nisha Narayanan. She's the CEO of Red FM all over the world.
I think Malishka as a person, she's vivacious, she's mad, and she's passionate, and I think it's the passion that really drives her, and the very fact that she takes ownership of the entire station, Red FM Bombay, Red FM network, 50 stations, everything. I mean, she takes ownership of the channel, the brand, and everything that goes on air is what makes Malishka who she is. And I think she's been consistent. The last 10 years, her journey, if there's one thing that I must tell, is that she's been consistent year on year. It's not easy to come daily, do the show, content after content, and catering to the similar audience. It's not easy at all. And she's done that. And I think that's what sets her apart. With the same enthusiasm that that probably she did from day one, and I think that's what makes her a superstar.
Hi, this is Malishka from Red FM 93.5, and as the radio walas actually, are constantly looking at radio and music for all our internal gossip. So do subscribe and do listen for your daily dose of radio and music.